about humanity.
Hey guys, welcome back to Wick's Garage, episode 5. I am your host, Dwayne Wick. This week, I'm going to take you on my journey to Southern California where I picked up this 76 slick top, as well as dropped off the 2.7 that I sold out of this car. Guys, we're also going to drop the 20-year-old fuel that's been sitting in this car, as well as the tank itself. So check it out. Freaking LA.
I feel like he's singing with his heart.
That's
You know what I mean?
millions of people
Some artists sing a song,
going
do
to
a great
work.
job. In my opinion, there's a ton of brilliant artists.
Wish I got that Disneyland Fast Pass. When I used to live here, I would do everything I could in the car. Shave, brush my teeth, eat, breakfast. 2 guys, that's all you got working on the freeway out here? No wonder. No wonder it's taking so long. This freeway is 20 lanes wide and it's still crawling. It's Big Blue. What's up, guys? I am in sunny Encinitas, California, enjoying this tasty beverage right here at the world famous taco stand. About to try the full array of tacos that they got going here. Just picked up my roof. Turns out the guy who sold it to me is the owner of Throttle, the YouTube channel. I'd actually seen one of his builds on his YouTube channel, I think via the Boosted Brothers, Boosted Shades guys. So it was a small world. And then the first guy I sold my engine to, tacos are here. Check this. Hi. Oh, good. Thank you much. Yum. Thank you. So as I was saying, I dropped off the engine at this guy. I mean, he's got a full, it's like 2.7, 2.8 heaven in his garage. He's got Webers laying everywhere. He makes custom manifolds. Super cool guy to know. He's got a plating contact. So all in all, this turned out to be a really, really good trip. All right, here it is in all its glory. A76 roof clip, slick top. All right, guys, a little bit about sunroofs and Porsches. So cars that came to America generally had a sunroof, probably from like the mid-70s all the way up to the 90s. And we're talking about 911s here. It seems like if you're gonna buy a car that's that expensive, Americans wanted the extra luxury. They wanted things like electric windows, and they wanted that sunroof. The problem with that is I'm 6'6", and I need that extra headroom, as well as its weight at the very top of the car. I like to get rid of any extra weight that I can, and the sunroof is a perfect candidate to get rid of extra weight up high. It weighs, I think, like about 30 pounds of weight if you include the cassette, which is like the metal structure that holds the sunroof and the motors and everything that goes with it. So it's a significant amount of weight, and the thing that I love about it the most is that extra headroom. I can lean my seat forward into a normal driving position. It changes the entire feel of the car for me. So without a doubt, I wanted to delete the sunroof that came on this car. Again, this car originally was a non-sunroof car. Unfortunately, somebody installed a bad aftermarket sunroof. So I found this 76 slick top, just 1 year off, 1 year older than this car. It's gonna be dimensionally exactly the same. We're probably gonna cut the top skin out. We're probably not gonna use the pillars. So I'll get into that in a future episode. I also have a really skilled local welder who's going to be able to go in there, get the gaps almost non-existent, and then carefully tack weld it all around without warping the roof, and then fill it in, and it'll be like a sunroof was never there. Let's hope for that. Now, a little bit about why the entire roof clip versus a panel, a fill panel. Sure, you can do the fill panel. It's easier, it's cheaper. However, ultimately it can reveal ghosting, which is, you can see the outline of the sunroof sometimes in different weather, which is a bummer. And also, I did a paint meter on mine, and there is filler in there. It looks good, but there's still extra weight in there that I don't want. So with this solution, I'm gonna have that original steel top. There'll be zero filler, and it'll be super light, and it'll be structurally sound. So the roof is, it's got some surface rust here and there. It's not perfect. Unfortunately, it's hit on one side, which I saw when I was picking it up. Before I picked it up, I saw there was bend in the drip line, drip rail. But how bad it is, I don't know. So may end up cutting it here and replacing it with just that piece, as opposed to chopping it down here. We'll see how it goes. The next day. What's up, guys? All right, working on the car today. Last night I tried to take the gas tank out. Wife was getting home in like 20 minutes. I thought, yeah, I'll just drop the gas tank real quick. Turns out it's full of crappy old gas. So I thought there was just a little bit left in the tank. However, it just kept coming. I'd taken the fitting off down by the fuel pump, and it filled up the little container I had, and it kept coming. And when I would try to put the fitting back on, it just started pouring down my arm, getting all over the place, making a big mess. So this is the container I had. It's an old like cashew container. So I gotta find a disposal company to take that to, find out where I can drop it. I've got another gas can here, so I'm gonna take the sender off, shine a light, see how much gas we got going on in there, and figure out some way to drain it. One of the nuts just rolled down in between this crack. So much for trying to be clever. Gotchas. Come on, baby. Come on. Get out. It's a two-hander. All right, guys, pro tip: if you do get old gas on your skin, it absorbs right into the skin and it stinks to high heaven. Lemon juice. Pour lemon juice on, rub it around for like a minute, and it takes that old gas smell out. So let's take a look and see how much we'll do in here. I think I need a flashlight instead of this. Yeah, it's impossible to tell. Okay, good news. Well, good, bad news. There's definitely sludge, rust. The good news is there's not that much gas in there. There's a little down at the very bottom, and then there is some corrosion and other things going on there. Kind of want to get a plastic tank. I think they're crazy expensive, but I'm gonna look into a plastic tank before I spend too much time fixing this one up. Plan of attack: I'm going to take this cap off right here. That way I can easily control the flow. Before I'd taken this fitting off here, and this fitting being in a fuel, it's a fuel line, it's harder to get it lined up and thread it back on, especially when stinky old gas is trying to follow the lowest point, which is usually your arm down to your body. This, I think I'll be able to control flow. We'll see. believe the fuel pump is going to keep anything from coming out. Oh, it's on the banjo fitting there. So the banjo fitting is keeping it from coming out. It's leaking out just a drip here and there. I think I'm going to use this fitting to cap there so I can control the flow better. Staying as far away as I can from the stinky gas this time. I just let it dribble for a while until this container's filled up. Yeah, it stinks. It's gonna make me high, so I got this on. But I think it's pretty much done. Just a few drips. So in the meantime, I'm pulling out the rest of the wiring harness. What is this? Here's your new home. Okay, so I did sell the motor. I took the motor to LA, sold it to a really cool gentleman. I'm gonna keep this trans. It's a non-LSD. So I might be looking for a Guards LSD, I think they're called. That's the hot ticket for the 3.4 project. Got the gas tank out. Got all the gas out of it. The wiring harness is just waiting on the main harness to the back that runs down to the footwell through the tunnel and ends up right there. So I'm going to attempt to take that out next. I still got to disconnect the heat lines. I think there's a nut on the back of the firewall there that holds the heater cables on. Got the foot pedal assembly out, got the knee board is out. I'm working on the dash insert that goes around like the stereo and the fresh air controls. I think it's glued on, so I'm going to carefully pry that off. I'm going to put a Renline delete plate or somebody's delete plate in there. So we're getting close. A few other odds and ends to pull off. It should be pretty much stripped and ready to go to the sandblast facility. All right, guys, thanks for watching this week's episode of Wick's Garage. Check out AASE Sales, AASESales.com, link in the description. Did you know they sell center locks for real deal center lock wheels? I gotta get me some of those. Also want to thank TI Porsche Products. Check them out on Instagram, link in the description as well. Next week, guys, I am going to pull out the fuse panel, the gauges, pretty much all the electrical stuff. We're gonna tug that electrical harness right out the back. I think you guys will find that interesting in preparation for my own custom harness. So check that out next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. You get notified when a new video comes up. I'm on Patreon if you want to do that. What else? I got to tell you guys about this. That's a future episode. Crazy amount of Bondo in here. Scary. Scary that someone would do that to a Porsche. Poor baby. Poor baby. Yeah. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right.